What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Willie Westside here, bringing you back with another video today. Now today we are going to have two things that are really awesome. One, we get to record in the daytime, which is always a good thing for me. And two, I actually have a handy little mic that is brand new. Going to be recording my voice. Very excited about that. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes very, very well. So we're going to go ahead and hop into today's Super-TEQ today's Super-TEQ Super Battle Road Team Builder. Let's go ahead and hop in. So you do see a crazy amount of units, and that's because Super-TEQ actually has a crazy amount of good units. Now we are going to go ahead and start deleting some right off the bat. So this Whis, gone. He's like a pseudo support, not great. We're also going to go ahead and remove the free-to-play Angel Goku. He is really, really good, and he does shine on Super-TEQ, but he's just, you're gonna have to have the good, the Dokkan exclusive one. So, I also want to go ahead and remove Jackie Chun. He is a sealer, and a lot of people are gonna be very happy about that, but he's not good enough to make it actually on Super-TEQ. We're also gonna go ahead and remove this Goku. His passive changes rainbow to tech orbs. That's actually going to hurt your overall damage and overall survivability. So we're going to go ahead and remove him. We are also going to go ahead and move Karoli. He doesn't do great. We're going to go ahead and remove this Vegeta. Not a great passive, to be honest with you. And we're going to go ahead and remove this Trunks, because he has a cap of enemies that can be on the field before you have his passive kicking in. So he's not worth it. Now, there are a few weird options. So here are your two free-to-play LRs, which are free-to-play 100%. Hercule is not great. I would not recommend bringing him. We're going to go ahead and remove him. But we do have this Goku right here. Now, if you bring this Goku, you're of course going to want to go ahead and have this Bardock. They have 4 links together. They do share key, and Bardock is an orb changer, so he is going to help LR Goku out a good bit. That's your normal Super-TEQ team builder. Now, what I'm going to say is going to surprise a lot of people. Don't bring either. They are not great. Bardock gives himself a 40% boost to all of his stats. Goku gets a flat attack boost when facing one enemy. Now, that attack boost really doesn't matter in terms of his overall damage. It's not really going to play a factor even in like a regular setting, but don't bring him. Not worth it. Go ahead and drop those two. So we're going to go ahead and remove those two, and our pool is starting to get a little bit smaller. So let's start talking about what you are definitely going to bring. Now, of course, you are going to bring him. Interestingly enough, he might not be your leader. And that sounds weird, but we're going to go ahead and kind of hop into why. So, of course, you are going to bring this Gogeta and this Tech Vegito Blue. 2 of the best cards in the game. Vegeta Blue is actually the hardest hitter when things go around. His ability to hit multiple times actually is very, very useful in Super Battle Road. He's built for this game type just about. I mean, I swear he's going to do fantastic. Other great options are this Bulma, this Candy Vegito are going to be great. Both free to play, both free to rainbow. Bulma can reduce damage given to her by 50%, which is really, really huge. And she's a new chance every time she's attacked. So every time she's attacked, even if she takes full damage on the first hit, she might not take it on the second. The odds get lower. She's a great back-end unit. Also can do a little bit of healing with rainbow orbs if you have any left over after Tech Super Saiyan 3. Angel Goku gets a super attack off. Now, another option you're going to bring if you have him is this Goku. It's going to be difficult getting his 18 key super off. I'll be honest, that's one of the detriments of the card, but he gets it off more often than not, and you can really utilize him, play around with him. You could probably get some good stuff going on with that unit. He's definitely going to be on the team, but most people don't have summonable LRs, especially non-featured ones. No one's going to pull this guy. So we're going to have to go ahead and team build for people that don't. So you've got your core 3. And this will likely be your on-rotation units. You're going to have a Gogeta in every rotation, and I know I just said a Gogeta in every rotation. Let me explain. The best setup for Super Battle Road Super-TEQ has 2 Gogetas on your team. You're going to want one Angel Goku lead, hopefully your own, maybe a friend if you don't have him. Actually, no. Definitely your own. You do not want to run your Gogeta as the lead. You're going to want to have 2 of them. So you're going to run Angel Goku as your lead. You're going to have a Gogeta sub under him, but you're also going to grab a Gogeta friend. And the reason is this. That Gogeta is giving himself a 150% up boost as well as the 120% boost you're going to get from your Angel Goku. Now that stacks up to about 200, actually exactly 270. Everyone else is going to be getting a 170% boost, and that sounds rough, but because Gogeta can counter super attacks and does an astronomical amount of damage in and of himself, he has great defensive capabilities for the team that Tech doesn't really have. In fact, we're going to get to some of the ways to offset that, but you've really not got great defensive capabilities on this team. Gogeta is your most defensive option, and you're going to want to bring him, and 2 of him getting that insane boost is actually really good. Everyone else getting a 170% boost isn't as big of a detriment as you'd think. They're still going to do fantastic. Their damage output is going to be amazing. Some of the best damagers in the game are on this team. The problem is you're not going to have the defensive capabilities with a lot of units. So putting Gogeta in that first slot, 1, he greatly raises attack and defense after super attacking. 2, he can counter super attacks and does it 75% of the time. He's just the best unit on the team. You don't need 2 Angel Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. You need 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. Bring 2 of them, that's all I'm going to say about that. With TEQ Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, they do share 5 links. It is just a stupid amount of shared link set. They're fused fighters. You're going to have your over in a flash. That's 5 key already. They're going to get a Super-TEQ off every single time. They've also got some attack links, all that kind of stuff. And then between those 2, they do share 3, so you're going to be okay. Really, linking these 2 up is going to be good. It's not a ton of links, as you can see. It's 25% up and 3 key, but it's enough to get a super attack off reliably every single time. Not going to struggle there. Now you're going to want to have your off-rotation units. Now, if you do have this Goku, might be worth running 2 TEQ Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, just because an LR that's summonable has amazing defense already, and you really can use him to kind of fill in that Goku slot, although I would still recommend bringing in 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. That's my recommendation. They do share enough links. They do have over and a flash together, as well as their Super Saiyan link, which is fine. These 2 share a little bit more. They don't give each other a ton more attack. It's like a 2,000 boost. That does not really matter. All said and done, I wouldn't worry about it. So you've got your core 3 here. You've got 2 pseudo tanks. Now, the one good thing about Candy Vegito is he does share a common link of over and a flash, which is very nice. This Bulma doesn't really link with anyone on the team, but you don't really need her to. She does what she does very well. She supers early, so she's self-sufficient in that. She does reduce damage, which is amazing for Super Battle Road, and she's free to 100%, and you can get double attacks and criticals for free. And that's very nice. I would recommend bringing her. So now what we've got left is working with the defensive and offensive capabilities. Now, you've already got an amazing offensive core, so you don't really need to boost that. What you could use is third rotation, boosters, and tanks. Now, this Pycon is interesting because he does reduce attack, and Pycons always do this. I don't know why. That's actually a very good thing to have. He doesn't link with anyone for anything, which is not great. He does get Fierce Battle. That's about it. So getting him to Super-TEQ is going to be very, very difficult, and that's where his lowering attack comes from. So I would honestly say leave your Pycons at home. Maybe if you've got him 100%, maybe. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, actually, he might not be making this team. The problem is he's always going to be starting with 11 key. If you've got him on rotation with these 2, he's always going to have 11 key. If you have him on rotation with these 2, he's always going to have somewhere close to that. The link set is great. It's just be very hard to get off his 11 key, and when he hits with it for extreme damage at 12 key, it's not worth bringing. If you have him 100%, maybe bring him, but I would leave our Gotenks at home. I'm sorry. I know it's rough because he is a god lead. He's one of the 2 that are really being phased out on their teams, which is sad, but it's true. He's not future-proof at all. This Trunks, however, is very good for this team because he does have a 40% damage reduction when guard is activated, and because of Super Battle Road, his guard is always going to be activated. So you do have your tank right here. You have 3 really good tanks. This one's not great, this Candy Vegito, but he does have a chance to dodge, so that's not bad. Now the rest of it. This Gohan I have seen actually done on successful teams because he does have the AGL Whis passive, where when your HP is below 30% and he comes on rotation, it's a full Senzubin effect, complete heal. He also does get a 200% attack up in that one instance. He doesn't hit very hard, but he does hit to some degree. I think he also has a rare chance to stun on a super attack, which is not bad. It's not perfect, but he is used a lot of times to carry you through those tough events. So definitely an option. Beerus, you might be thinking, yes, he's a good option because of his rage mode. The issue is his rage mode has a chance to stun for 1 turn only, meaning only the turn when he's enraged. His rage has a limit of 1 turn, so you're not getting a ton of chip damage off. It's just not great. So Beerus can be left at home easily. I'm going to go ahead and leave Gotenks at home as well. This Tapion, is good and he can crit. He's not linking with anyone, meaning you're not getting off your super attack. I wouldn't bring him either, so he's going to get kind of left. Now you have your 2 support units, 2 of the best supports in the game. Vegito is often hailed as the best support in the game as it is. I really do think he's earned this spot. He's really good. I would definitely bring him if you need someone you don't have everything on this field. And then you've of course got your TN, who is going to boost everyone to astronomical. He does give that 40% defensive boost, which is pretty fantastic in terms of your overall defensive output. And if you're running a double or a single Super Saiyan 3 and go Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta lead, I would really consider bringing TN. I think what he does provide to the team is nice. I do believe he gets a stun on a super attack or a chance to, so I think Super-TEQ used to be one of the hardest teams to clear Super Battle Road with before people really figured out how to play. And play style in this is going to be more important than who you bring, I think. You are going to want to run those 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, and you're going to want to optimize his defensive capabilities as well as his offensive prowess. With the advent of this new tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, they're just going to be doing fantastic, and the way he hits and how often he hits and how hard he hits is just beautiful. I mean, that is a damage that I cannot understand why they put that in the game. That is game breaking. And they've also got the hardest hitting LR in the game, as well as the hardest hitting TUR, as well as another one of the hardest hitting TURs in Gogeta. And if he had a team that, like, when he has a team that really boosts him, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku is one of the hardest hitting cards in the game. I mean, it is just a broken team. So I think they are going to be doing very well. I think if you run this team, you're actually going to be a lot safer than you think. So guys, like we always say, kind of wrapping up, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you've seen a lot of these and really enjoyed them, please consider subscribing to the channel, guys. But like we always say around here, I hope to see you around sometime.